We're going into the closing bell. It's 1/24/2012. The most exciting thing going on, the world leader Apple Inc. is reporting after hourly earnings on 1/24/2012 with a major reversal in the NASDAQ 100. And how reversals in NASDAQ 100 work, right? And we're selling off in the name. And this is Apple. I'm going to do the Apple preview. That's what's helping the futures go down, by the way. Okay? All right? You hear me? So when they break those lower lows, Apple is, we have chosen to stay on the sidelines on Apple so that we could buy after hours dip. Right, everybody? 16 minutes. It's going to be time to get it on. And right now, you can clearly see that NASDAQ 100 futures going into the 15-minute closing bell is selling off because things are moving quick. And boy, are they ever, as we can see. Here it is right now in them futures. Here's that high point. There's that lower. Here it comes right down through here just perfectly. And it comes, and then they try to bounce it right into the close. Why is that? Because of Apple Computer. It just bounced $1 off the bottom. Those are big short squeezes. We Okay, and we have Google bouncing off its low right here. It's $1 off the lows, but equities remain weak. But you can see the amount of short covering going into Mr. Obama's State of the Union, isn't it? And tonight, State of the Union, and then you got Mr. Federal Reserve Board coming out tomorrow with FOMC minutes, right? Bellwether Apple will have to deal with the report. What we're going to do is I'm going to tell the MMTs here in the next few minutes the limit orders below the market. There will be an after hours video. There will be an after hours market chart, tick chart. We're going to be featuring Apple Inc. And what we're going to be doing is showing this after hours tick chart that we already have prepared. Not only that, MMTs will know here momentarily what those bids are going to be and how we're going to try to buy the options after the earnings report because they want to remove their dollar risk. And we do a lot of training on opportunity. So we're going to try to buy Apple on the dips and we're going to be putting limit orders down there. And remember, the report hasn't been released yet. But I will tell my MMTs that I'm going to do the following. MMT. On the upside of this, I'm going to throw a short out at 1.5 delta. That's going to be at 436.64 penny. 436.64 pennies. That would be a $15.54 gap that we would be looking at shorting on Apple on the high side. Now, MMT, let's go to the other side of that trade and let's get ready to rumble. Just MMT, if there is a knee-jerk reaction, the one in 438.17 cents is 1 3/4. That's $17 from the current print, MMT. So that's a $17 gap ratio, MMT, up and out of the money, MMT. And MMT, two full delta, 439.71. That's $18.51 gap. So let's start at the two full delta, MMT. Let's go ahead. That's $18.50 to the upside. If you get hit up there and they drop that thing real quick in a flash, you make a lot of money just like they did on ISRG. Now, MMT. It's what? That's 2 full delta. Okay, that's a spike, and that's $18.45 from here. So on the knee-jerk reaction, they would have to spike it like they did on ISRG. They hit it, and then all of a sudden it's down $25. Does that make sense? You ever seen it? Well, that's what these kind of trades have set up to do, aren't they? Now, wait. Let's get to the bottom end of that lower delta entry. See, you know what? Yeah. Listen. No. To buy? Listen, here, let me give, buddy, look at, here, listen, okay, I'm going to get, listen, everybody, I'm going to give some limit orders out on it, all right? And the limit orders that I'm going to give are good limit orders. And I think they're going to be healthy because I want you to take where the print is right now, and I'm going to want you to put a drop down bid down there right at 400, or no, it would be 487.75 on the lowest end, but there are ends well above that area. Okay? And so we would look at buying 5 delta down would be 396.66 cents. Put a limit order out there. That's 5 delta down, drop. Okay? So that's 5 delta. MMT, I'm doing a roll call. 4.5 delta down is 399.74. 399.74. That's 4.5 delta down. That's $21 that it's going to have to gap down and see that one. $21.32 away. Now, MMT, right above there at 4 1/4 will be that 401.27. Let this video be claimed. Let those entries be here and now. Here and now. We're going into it. We're on the sideline. Buy that bottom gap down. Sell that rip. Take advantage of it, MMT. Everybody coherent about that? Tell me yes or no. All right. Everyone in agreement? I can't hear you. You got wholesale bids down there now. Okay? All right. Good luck.